Hello, all my paranormal people. I'm Mac here from Insane Disappearances. Got another story for you tonight. This is a case about David Clarke Knowles. This man went missing August 17th, 2006 at Sims Flat Campgrounds in Castella, California. He was at the age of 43 when he disappeared. Now, as always, the way I read the books, I've just started reading it, so I'm not as, knowledgeable about the cases as David Paulides is, because he can talk about them off the top of his head, because he's delved into all the cases more than once, so that he can get a better memory of what's been going on. So, as usual, I'm going to read the stories to you, but I'm going to try and not ad-lib, but try to go by what I can remember, because I try to read the short stories first. Okay, so anyway, he was about 5'7" at the time and 175 pounds. Sorry. Okay, David Knowles was last seen at the Sims Flat Campground just east of Highway 5, approximately 30 miles south of Mount Shasta. The area of the east of Sims Flat Campground is very desolate, with essentially no development for 20 miles, just open forest. David left the campsite to use the bathroom 200 feet away from 200 feet away from his campsite, and after that he never returned. The area where he was staying is adjacent to the Upper Sacramento River and is a well-maintained and highly used camping area. David had intended to meet two friends at the campsite and fish the Sacramento River with them. David arrived first to set up his campsite and appeared to be set up for a few days of camping. David was an experienced camper and quite comfortable in the woods. David's friends arrived late and noticed that David wasn't at the site. All of his property and his vehicle were there. The friends contacted law enforcement, and David's fiancée Heidi Lindholm, that's Lindholm, that's Lindholm. How about that? Glass keeps slipping off my face. Okay. Now they both lived in Orland, California. That's Orland. Kind of like Orlando, but Orland. Heidi works for the Glenn County Welfare Department. She was very cooperative during David's interview with her, David Paulides, of course, and was very appreciative that someone was talking about David's disappearance. She told David that her David had a good job as a truck driver, and that nobody has heard from him since he disappeared. David's mom and dad put the down payment on the house where they both lived, and she don't think that he had a life insurance policy. Heidi said that what happened to David was a huge mystery. Now, that was pretty much everything that was on that case, because he just up and disappeared. They knew he was going to be at the campsite. They knew he was going to be fishing with some friends, I would imagine. But he got up to go to the bathroom somewhere between the walk to he was like I said before, he was 200 yards away from his campsite. So somewhere between the point where he was last seen or where he was up until where he disappeared at, something happened, and the fact that there was no evidence of him even being there other than his camp equipment and his vehicle, there was really nothing else to go by on this case. Now, this is, like I said my last video, in cases like this, when people just up and vanish without a trace, something is obviously happening. They're walking into oblivion. It might be some sort of distorted wall that they can't see, that they just walk right through, and they either fall into nothingness or they walk into an area where it looks the same as it does here, but there's nothing around. No birds, no nothing, no animals, no people. So there's no telling what happened to these people once they disappear. That's the biggest mystery. We don't know what's on the other side of where they be going or whoever be taking them. So it's because even if their mindset is the way it always has been while they're camping, there are cases where people just seem to walk, or traverse into these areas where they know people can't go, where the terrain is very, very thick, so all this stuff is a complete mystery. But that's pretty much it on that case, and I will be making another video about another case that I will read, and I will post on my vlog. So stay tuned, because like I said, I will keep going until the book is finished, and then I'll order another book, and then I'll start on that as well. So you guys will have plenty to hear about, I can guarantee it. So, but yeah, right now I'm waiting for my ride to pick me and my mother up, because we're going to Goldsboro, North Carolina, to my grandmother's funeral, which is going to be Saturday, but they're going to have the wake and the viewing tomorrow. Leave around 1 o'clock, because the funeral is going to be around 1 o'clock as well. So, I'm still, going through it, still got to deal with that, but I'm getting there. But I want to thank all the people that made comments on my videos. I'm really enjoying that, and I thank the ones that are liking and subscribing to my page. So, and I will definitely like and subscribe to yours as well. So, and like I said before, if you know someone who had a personal experience in that type of area, or if it's someone close to you, or if it's a very close friend, and just drop me a comment. And like I said before, if you want me to voice about the experience of this other person, I will do that with your permission. If not, then I'll just leave it as is. But once again, I want to thank KimStar66 for commenting on one of my videos and telling me the story of this person who she knows is very close to her, who had an experience like that. So, like I said, everybody should share. If you have a story, share it with me, comment, or hit me up with email. I mentioned it in my last video. It's meckdee@comcast.net. Okay, so drop me a line, hit me up with an email, and I will surely get back to you. Okay. If you have any theories of what you feel is going on, voice it. Hit me up. Hit me up in the comment below, and tell me what you think. And I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion about what's going on, whether it be something that is supernatural or something that's natural. But still, with the way these cases are, we have to get away from that realm of natural thinking. The first thing you always say is, oh, okay, they were kidnapped or they were abducted. The question is, by who? That is the main question in all of this. Who is abducting these people? Or what is abducting these people? I mean, there are cases where people be on their phone for no more than a second, and the phone line goes dead, and all you hear is, oh my gosh, where are you? And then nothing. Or they'll say that, one guy said that I'm taking my clothes off. I'm like, okay, well, why would you do that? He didn't say why. He just said, I'm taking my clothes off right now, and that's it. The phone line went dead, and they found him dead, on the shoreline, But there are a lot of cases where it cannot be explained. Now, if you, like I said before, if you're a veteran cop, you can deduce all of the things that is, surrounding this case, and you can weed out all the stuff that has nothing to do with it. That's David Paulides' territory. He's very good at that, but to me, like I said, I have my opinion and I have my theories. George Norrie, he loves the theory of they're walking into some sort of portal that leads to another world. I happen to think that as well, or it could be some sort of invisible entity that we can't see with the naked eye, but we can feel it. So you can't smell it, you can't see it, but you can feel it. But what you feel is, pure fear or evil. That's the only way you can describe it. You just feel it. You feel someone watching you, but you can only sense, danger, like an evil presence, that doesn't care anything about life. It steals your life force and leaves you marked for dead with nothing left to, bring yourself back with. And then it takes your clothes off and folds it up and puts it on the log. Sometimes you only find one tooth or one piece of bone after maybe a month or so of the body of the person being gone. Sometimes they never found it all, So there's so many levels to this. Oh, excuse me. There's so many levels to this, that it's just crazy. Whether we can figure it out or not, I don't know, but I don't know if it's meant to be figured out, because the unknown is just what it is, the unknown. And for you to try and figure out something that can't be explained or shouldn't be explained, and I'm not saying leave it alone, but we can try our best to get as close to the truth as possible. But if it's not meant to be, if the evidence or the reasons why it's not meant to be, found, I don't think we ever will. But that's just my personal opinion. It may happen one day. I don't know, man. I mean, this stuff has been going on for hundreds of years, for decades, and there's been no evidence yet. People just seemingly vanish, and I guess the only way we would ever find out is if it happened to us, or if we pass on and we get all the answers, at the pearly gates. Who's to tell, like I said, I'm just a messenger. I have my opinions and I have my theories, but the facts are what they are. The facts. So if a person can find out, that would be great. But whatever this thing is, it doesn't want to be found out about, and it's way too clever to leave any evidence to, to give us a clue of who this person or who this thing might be. You hear growls on voicemail. People just seem to vanish. And like I said before, whatever this thing is has the ability to produce severe pain in your body, causing you to moan and and groan. But when the body is found, there's no evidence of any kind of torture at all. So you have to think about that too. Who knows? But anyway, I only got but so much time left, and it's getting late. I gotta get up early in the morning. I got a long drive, it's about 8 hours. So always imparting aloha, mahalo, and ahuiho, which of course means till we meet again in Hawaiian. So peace. Stay safe out there, guys.